Welcome back. Our next guest is Bridget Ades. Bridget has a unique business that teaches and motivates business owners and sales teams an efficient way to retain clients and increase referrals through appreciation marketing. She uses several different platforms: workshops, seminars, one-to-ones, sales team meetings, and MLM direct sales team calls. Bridget, welcome so much to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. It's fun to be here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we want to talk a little bit about this appreciation marketing. You know, when you hear the phrase appreciation marketing, where does that really fit in business, really, Bridget?
Well, let me ask you this. How many times have you given a referral to somebody and the referral went through, but you never heard a thank you?
No, it happens all the time. I think that's...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for the business owners that you know, how many times they say to us, I wished I had the time to thank my clients. I'm just so busy getting new clients.
Right.
What if there was a way that you could send cards or a phone call or show some form of appreciation where your phone will be ringing from your current client base? That is the idea of appreciation marketing.
You know, Bridget, at Experience Pros, and we wrote a book a long time ago called This to Save My Business. We made the case that you're sitting on a gold mine on your existing customer database. Does this kind of go along the lines with appreciation marketing?
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
We are so busy about where our next client is, we're forgetting to nurture what could be feeding us on a daily basis. And that is showing appreciation, letting your clients know that you still are there.
They're the ones who've already given you the money, right? They've already voted with their dollars.
Fan. They already know what your workload is and what your work efforts are and just the results of your efforts. And why not nurture them? Why not say thank you to them instead of going out and spending nothing against marketing dollars? Take a portion of it and put it towards appreciation marketing and watch what happens.
And please continue to spend marketing dollars.
Right. Oh yes, definitely.
Just saying.
So here's the thing, you know, Bridget, we've heard statistics, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to spend marketing dollars to acquire new clients. We all do that. We all need to do that. But to take a portion of that for your existing clients, I think that in most cases, companies think that once a customer, I don't have to nurture you. Like you're obviously, we assume you're going to automatically come back.
Interestingly enough, you know about statistics, 68% of your current clients will leave you because of perceived differences. They don't think you care anymore.
Just apathy.
They just think, you know what, where's competition? You can go on Google, you can go down the street, your competition's even in the same building, in the same cubicle sometimes.
It's not even in the same industry, it's for every dollar that you spend anywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how dare us not thank the people that are feeding us on a daily basis?
Well, and we think about how much we do to kind of woo a new customer, right? We give them all these accolades. We're calling them, we're following up, because we want the business, right? And so we'll do all of this. So our current clients are somebody else's prospect. So if we're ignoring them, they're getting all this love from somebody else and thinking that we don't care. Bridget, what are some things that we can do to actually show appreciation?
You know, that's a great question. The number one thing is call your client. Just take 4 hours a month, an hour a week, however you want to budget it, and just pick up the phone and simply say, how are you? What can I do for you? What are you looking for this month? Instead of saying, is there anything you need from me?
Right.
That would be the number one way.
And Bridget, I advised somebody to do just exactly that. I was a car salesman, and he called me up and he says, I got to meet with you. There were tumbleweeds going through his sales floor, if you will. And he says, I haven't sold a car in 2 months, and I'm going broke, and I don't know what to do. And I said, pick up the phone and call the last 10 people that you sold cars to.
And what happened?
He said, you know what, Eric? You don't understand. If I had a nickel for every time somebody told me that.
Yeah, me too. But it'll never work.
Right. He said, well, you don't understand. I've already sold him a car. Cars aren't things you sell every week. And yet I told him to do it. And you know what he did? He actually was disciplined enough to go ahead and make that call. He called up the clients, and I told him, no selling. Just checking in and saying thanks, and I'm thinking about you. I made a list of my favorite customers, and I'm thinking about you. He did it, and he sold 16 cars in the next 2 weeks.
And why? Because people were saying, you know what? A friend of mine was just telling me they were looking for a car.
Yeah.
And the problem there, he wasn't top of mind to his customers.
Right.
So that's another reason for appreciation marketing. Are you top of mind? When somebody talks about appreciation marketing, they think of Bridget Ades. Why? Because when you're a client of mine, you know it.
All right, so or 4 hours a week, or 4 hours
4 hours a month.
a month, so 1 hour a week. Just
And
make
I
some
care.
phone calls.
It's a customer. You shut the door, turn everything off, get on the phone, and just call. If you rotate 20 customers a month, you'll get through them. And absolutely, do not say a best referral. A compliment to me is a referral.
Yeah.
Nothing of that sort. It's
Don't
all
load
about
their lips.
Yeah, it's all about, hey, Angel, how are you? How are the kids? What's going on? And while you're doing that, write a little note. And so that you can remember, is somebody having a baby? Is somebody, and then you can follow up. You just say, hey, listen, I hear you. I know that your daughter was going to have a baby last time we spoke. How did it go?
Right.
Just a little thing. Celebrate life with your clients. They'll never leave you.
Oh, brilliantly said. Because too often we think those phone calls have to be a sales phone call.
They absolutely do not.
They do not.
Invest in a different way.
Yeah.
Invest in a different way.
Okay,
All
I
right,
love it.
Stick
I
with
love
us
it.
if you will there,
I
Bridget.
will.
We're going to talk a little more about that. And friends, don't go anywhere. When we return, we will continue our conversation with appreciation and marketing expert Bridget Aids. And still ahead, when style meets utility, Leatherman can't be far behind.
And speaking of style, professional stylist Marla Smith will feature the very best in dress for the professional woman. Stay with us.
Would you like to be an expert guest on Experience Pros with Angel and Eric? Send your media kit to TV@experiencepros.com. That's TV@experiencepros.com.